did last night. I came home, say, around 2:45, still so high, hypnotized in a trance from this body, so butter.
Yo, you already know who it is. It's King Ambi, founder and CEO of NR2 Exclusive / No Risk, No Riches, okay? I wear it all the time. You know who I am, right? Yeah, I ain't gotta do too much. But anyway, man, today has been a crazy day, okay? I mean, one of the craziest days I've experienced in 2023. Look, I don't know what y'all gonna say, but man, let's get into it. All right, so today is September 21st, 2023. Today I got a phone call that made everything worth it, okay? All I can say is this phone call, man, it was sent from heaven. It was sent from nobody but God. When I say nobody but God, nobody but God. Crazy thing. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man, to the channel. Please make sure that you click on that bell so you can be notified when I drop some dope and fire content, okay? Don't forget, y'all go check out my new and first video of my series called In the Childhood of King Ambi. We're talking about childhood trauma. We're talking about trauma with family, trauma with whatever that went on with my life, okay? Make sure y'all go check out that video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about it. And also don't forget to please email me if y'all have any questions about Tribe, any questions about me, or have any topics that you want me to discuss and talk about. I'm here to be transparent with y'all, right? Y'all are here to go through my journey with me, to watch me go through every obstacle of my life, me being transparent about it, even when y'all see me even on the up and up, because I will blow up and I will be that next influencer. I will be that next person that y'all are inspired by. I will be that next person that will lift you up, that will motivate you and encourage you, okay? With all of that being said, let's talk about what today brought and how it was life-changing. Life-changing. Never got a phone call like this. Blew my mind, okay? So let's get into it. As y'all know, I've been experiencing a lot with dealing with my childhood trauma, okay? I've been dealing with it so much to the point to where it has been affecting me tremendously. And so I feel as though God has brought me to a place where it's time for me to release, talk about it, release it, and close that chapter in my life in order to take me to the next level. And so with that being said, this week alone, I've wept, I've cried, I felt alone, I felt like I haven't had anyone, I felt like I've really been in a circle, in a pit by myself with nobody to reach out to. That's what I felt. That's how it's been feeling to me. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only tell you what King Ambi feels. I can only tell you what Amber feels. Amber has been in a place where I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know who to call. I didn't know who to talk to. And y'all, it started off on this past last Saturday. I wept, I cried. I wept and I cried. I listened to my pastor that I'm now following, Pastor Greg McGee. Powerful man, great man of God. Man, he preached about the very thing that I was experiencing the day before. It gave me confirmation that I wasn't in the wrong for what I was feeling, or I wasn't overthinking about what I was feeling. this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at in my life. So I wept again Sunday, right? Because of the confirmation, because of the clarity and everything that I was looking for. It literally, I'm talking about within the next day, God gave it to me the next day. So then we come down to Monday. Monday, I really didn't have much to say. I really didn't feel like talking like that. Tuesday, I got back to weeping. I got back to crying. I got back to getting in that place of I had to release. And so I had a conversation with my uncle, one of my closest and dearest people in my life. I had to open up to my uncle and tell him what had been bothering me, what had been pressing on my spirit for so long, that I kept up under the rug for so long. I felt led to finally tell him. It wasn't a place to where I didn't want to tell him, but I had to tell him. It was tough. I didn't know what the response was going to be. I didn't know how he was going to take it, but I had to put it out there, because where God is getting ready to take me, I have to pull these things out. I have to talk about these are wounds that I got to open. These are wounds that I got to let heal. They've been open for so long, and the salt just kept getting thrown in them for so long. But I have to pull them out and say, okay, it's time. It's time. And so that's what I did when I talked to my uncle. I talked to my uncle. A lot of the things that I told my uncle, he didn't even know what was going on. It was heartbreaking for me because I knew he didn't know. But it was to a place to where he's the most important person, one of the most important people in my life, and I had to tell him. And so now, with that being said, and that's out in the open, when I released that to him, it felt like a place, like I had a rock embedding in me in a place in that particular area. I had it embedding in me for so long, and when that rock got removed from me telling him, it was like I knew it was gone, and it was like I felt the imprint of the fact that it had been there for so long, but it felt good to not even have it there anymore. Okay, so we move on from that. This was Tuesday. I said Tuesday. Then we get to Wednesday, which was yesterday. Today is Thursday. That was yesterday. I didn't weep yesterday. I talked to one of my friends, one of my bestest friends, told her what happened. She was just tore down. She was tore down. But I told her, don't feel sorry for me. Do not feel sorry for me, because I'm okay. God got me. He's going to get me through. Okay? So I got through on yesterday. But today is where salvation came. Today is where revelation came, not only once but twice. Today I listened to a message. I'm big about leaving and giving people inspirational messages, motivational messages. I'm big about that, because even in the times where I'm motivating people, I'm motivating myself. Because a lot of times people don't know what I carry. A lot of times people don't know what I have on the inside of me that has been buried in me for so long. People do not know, but I don't wear that on me because I don't want to wear that on me. I don't want people to feel sorry for me, because I know that once I tell my story, it's not only going to help and heal me and deliver me, but it's also going to transpire, and it's going to do the necessary job that God needed to do to fulfill what he wants for his kingdom. And so when it came down to today, number one, I listened to Pastor Mike. I love Pastor Mike over there in Birmingham, Alabama. I love Pastor Mike. Pastor Mike talked about a message about being surrounded versus being supported. And when he talked about it, he said you could be in a room with thousands and hundreds of thousands of people and still feel alone. And I'm coming to tell y'all that when he said that, the very thing that I talked to my uncle about, it was the very thing that he talked about. Again, confirmation number one. He said you could be surrounded. You could have all of these people. You can have family. You can have all of that. But it doesn't mean anything if they're not supporting you. If you don't feel the support. And support doesn't come in the form of money. Support can be love. Support can be care. Support can be encouragement. Support can be motivation. Support can be sharing your content on social media. Support can be telling the next person. Support is being in and filling in the gap for your brother or your sister. Support can be so many things, but if we do not feel the support, then we feel alone. We feel captive. We feel as though we are alone and we don't have anyone. We feel like no one is in reach to help us or be there for us because they don't support us. So that was number one. That was the first confirmation. Number two, today, second confirmation. I got a phone call from Mr. Sean. Mr. Sean from R.E. Garrison. Yep, you heard me. Mr. Sean from R.E. Garrison. I do not know where Sean works in R.E. Garrison. I do not know what position he holds. I don't know any of that. But he called me today. He told me that it wouldn't let off his spirit. He supposed to call me yesterday. But it would not leave off his spirit until he contacted me to tell me this. He told me, he said, Amber, I want you to know that you're not by yourself. He said, we love the content. We love what you do. We know it didn't work out over here at R.E. Garrison. We understand that. But because of who you are, because of who you are and the person that you are, know that you got our support. Know that we are here with you and we stand in the gap for you. Mr. Sean has a devotion group. He told me they lifted me up in the devotion group in prayer because they wanted me to know that I'm not by myself. They lifted me up in a time where I felt like I had nobody. They lifted me up at a time where I felt alone and by myself. But to know that you have people that is a covenant. To know that you have people that's a covenant for you. Man, and that's a covenant on your behalf. You eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. But because of who I am, I didn't have to say a word. They saw the deed in me. They saw it. And so they prayed for me. They prayed for me. They lifted me up. They lifted me up. Somebody like little old me lifted me up. And I want to take time out to tell Mr. Sean on this video directly, God loves you for what you do. I thank God that you called me and you got that off of your spirit to tell me to uplift my spirit. And now that I know, and he even went a step further and said, if you need us for anything, if you need us for anything, I'm one phone call away. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. The Lord is getting ready to do something. And I don't know what he's getting ready to do in my life or anybody else's life. But what I'm telling you on this video today is keep pressing, keep moving forward, keep God first no matter what you do, no matter what you obtain, no matter how much money you get, no matter how much fame, no matter how much success. Keep God at the forefront of your mind. Keep God in the center of everything that you do. And God would send angels. He would dispatch his angels to fulfill and give you what you need in a time that you never knew that you needed it more than ever than before. And I tell Mr. Sean again, I thank y'all. I thank you for being led. I thank you for being obedient. I thank you for doing what God placed in you to do. And that's all I got, y'all. I'm full today. I know this video is probably way out of the norm that y'all have even seen me to be. But I'm telling y'all, that did something to my spirit. To the point where y'all, God is getting ready. I know he's getting ready to do something. And I'm going to share every moment, every ounce, every whatever it is with y'all. The transparency, wherever God's getting ready to take me, I'm sharing it with y'all. And I want y'all to pray with me that no matter how much, no matter how much fame, no matter how much success, no matter nothing, that y'all even hold me accountable to keep God first. To keep God first. I love y'all. I thank y'all. I want to tell y'all, I thank y'all for y'all's support. I appreciate it. Y'all just don't know. Man, we getting the subscribers up, man. We getting them up. We doing what we need to do. And we gonna press forward, y'all. We gonna press forward. Man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. That's all I got. Make sure you click that bell to be notified when I drop all the fire and heat content, man. We got this, man. We got this. We got 2024. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's up. It's up. 2024. Mark what I'm telling you today, September 21st. Hear me and hear me well. Come back to the video when next year comes. Come back to the video. Come back to this very video. 2024. It's up. Y'all already know who it is. It's King Ambi, founder and CEO of NR2 Exclusive / No Risk, No Riches. I love you guys. Man. Hey, I see y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ain't gotta